He is a true child advocate with an amazing sense of people and how to relate to them. And there's Mr. Hill's work with the special needs students at Jason Lee. Each one is uniquely different from one another. He develops creative and engaging activities and adapts or modifies his expectations and curriculum for each individual student. He's taken a lead role in Special Olympics and encouraged Jason Lee students to participate in this grand event. Most importantly, Steve Hill takes the time to understand and become familiar with each child's needs. A couple of Mr. Hill's former students had this to say: "We vividly remember Mr. Hill instilling in us the need to do our best. He taught us how to be fair and civil to our peers. He taught us the basic elements of sharing, taking turns, and being kind even when we were frustrated." Those former students who wrote those words are now in college, Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill had an impact on their lives. Well, to sum it up, Steve Hill has a big heart for people and an especially big heart for those kids who come walking through the doors of Jason Lee Elementary School. Can a physical education teacher have a positive influence on the lives of kids? Well, the answer is absolutely a yes. Mr. Steve Hill does it every day when he goes to work.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have the dynamic duo from Rivers Edge High School, Jackie Ives and Denise Rosenblum. Well, how do you change the image of a school? How do you instill a sense of pride in a student body that is usually more comfortable with failure than success? Is it possible to shift the expectations of a student from "I will never" to "of course I can"? The answer to all three questions is yes, with the qualification that the team of Denise Rosenblum and Jackie Ives is part of the solution. They've given hope to many students who really had no hope of being successful. Jackie joined the Rivers Edge staff in 2002. She served as Social Studies Department Chair. She's been a member of the Curriculum Development Team. She's also been a member of the Math and Science Professional Learning Community. She earned National Board Certification in 2005. Denise joined the Rivers Edge staff in 2001. She served as Language Arts Department Chair and has been a member of the Curriculum Development Team. She's also helped the district develop power standards for reading, and she's earned National Board Certification in 2006. Jackie and Denise epitomize the definition of team teachers. In fact, earlier this week, Denise told me that she and Jackie grew up from each other about 4 blocks, and look what happens. They have high standards for themselves, which motivate students to raise their standards as well. Together, they've developed programs that require students to solve problems, think critically, and work collaboratively. Well, one of those successful programs is the We the People program, a course where students learn about our nation's founding documents and how they can apply those principles to their lives today. Jackie and Denise not only teach students about the importance of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, but they prepare them to be active participants in their local, state, and national communities. In We the People competition, students are required to perform mock congressional hearings before a panel of judges. The hearings challenge students to demonstrate their knowledge and understanding of constitutional principles. The students have to evaluate and defend positions on relevant historical and contemporary issues. Under Denise and Jackie's leadership, or their thumb, perhaps at times, Rivers Edge has earned the distinct recognition of being the only alternative high school in the nation to win a We the People competition. In fact, this year's team won second place at state, competing against teams enrolled in advanced placement government classes from high-achieving schools. Each year, a new team is enrolled in the class and attends required coaching sessions, some of which are held over Thanksgiving and Christmas break. And yes, if they don't show up, they will go get them and bring them. Former team members come back to help with studying and public speaking tips for the new team. It's remarkable and inspiring to see what's taking place at Rivers Edge High School. Students believe in themselves, and believe they can accomplish absolutely anything. Students are better prepared for life. Oh my goodness sakes. I do this. If they choose, no, skip that line. Okay. That's with double-sized font and double space. Students are better prepared for life after school because Jackie and Denise chose careers in education. Thank you so much. You guys can go down. Okay. One of their questions earlier this week was, Jean, we really like this award and this is really special, but do we have to split the apple? No, they don't have to split the apple. They each get their own apple. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Ken Robertson from the Tri-City Herald to the podium. He is a past recipient of the Special Achievement Award and will announce this year's recipient. Mr. Robertson.
Wow. You know, a couple of years ago, I got totally sandbagged and had to stand up here. And so today I really feel good because I'm prepared. It's a tremendous honor to receive this award, and I can say that because I did receive it 2 years ago. But I have to say that compared with today's recipient, I'm in first or second grade. This person is really an incredible person who has changed almost every one of our lives if we're involved in education or schools in the Tri-Cities. And so it's kind of fun to not only honor this person, but to engage in a little deception involving this person, because it is a surprise, and along with that, an honor to think about all of you being able to recognize a person who has spent many, many years making a difference in our community and in other communities as well. We have 11 teachers here who were honored, and you know, they're an exceptional example of what happens in our public schools every day. And I've spent time in classrooms, and I think every district in my time at the Herald, and every one of them is doing impressive work. And this recipient has helped them do that job a little better. Now, how do I get through this without letting this person know too quickly? I guess he could, I think he pulled this on me. Now there I gave you a clue, it's a guy. But he was born at a tender age, as we all are. This may explain some of the issues with this fellow. He's the oldest of 4 children. Probably doesn't let a whole lot of folks out of the equation, considering the generation this person is from. And he wasn't born anywhere near here. Some ways away. He's reputedly well educated, although the states were somewhere in the Midwest and a state near water, which probably explains that he turned out to have an incredible fondness for boats. In fact, those states were Florida and Kansas, where he earned a doctorate and postdoctorate distinctions. And we could also honor him for many years of school board service, for his work as a community volunteer, and everything from Junior achievement to the Coast Guard. And I see a nod of recognition. I guess the Coast Guard was a giveaway. And of course, a lot of folks in career and technical education would believe that his work in this area alone would qualify him.